An update now on a WECT investigation that saved Surf City taxpayers thousands of dollars.
Leaders there tell us they are changing course now after our investigation exposed how much they spent on out-of-town budget retreats. WECT's Connor Smith tracking where your tax dollars are going. Now, Connor, leaders there say they're cutting back on expenses this year.
Yeah, that's right, John. Surf City leaders will hold this year's budget retreat at Town Hall and not at a pricey hotel in downtown Wilmington. This year's retreat is open to the public and it's scheduled for January 28th through the 30th. Remember, last January, council members spent 2 nights at the Aloft Hotel in Wilmington. Thousands of taxpayer dollars spent there on hotel rooms, meals, and conference room space. And after that budget retreat, council approved a 30% tax hike. Residents sharing their frustration, especially after our report on retreat spending. At the time, though, Mayor Teresa Batts defended trading the picturesque beachside town for Wilmington.
I would think that they would see it as a service. Anything and everything that was brought to us, we took the time out of our lives for our citizens.
But that's your job now.
Yes, that is. Yes.
And we asked the mayor and town manager for an interview today, but they declined. Town manager Kyle Brewer wrote to us in a statement that the town decided to meet in Surf City to be, quote, as responsive to the taxpayers as possible. John?
Connor, any idea how much the retreat this year is going to cost?
Well, for the second straight year, the town is bringing someone in from the UNC School of Government, and they'll help facilitate the budget conversations. The contract shows the town is paying them $6,000, and we do have a copy of that contract inside your WECT News app.
All right, appreciate the update to our investigation, Connor. Thanks.